You are listening live to Football Live.
Here is your host, John Kane.
Good afternoon and welcome to our new edition of Football Live, Saturday the 28th of September 2024 from our London studios with your host, John Kane.
Yeah, good afternoon, John, and good afternoon, Football Live. And it's another lightning start for the Bees. Brentford are all over West Ham from the off as Shaw attacks down the right. His cross is picked up on the far side of the box by Carvalho. He nods then the ball down, and it's volleyed in spectacular style by Mbeumo, who acrobatically gives Brentford a first-minute lead.
6 minutes gone. It's Chelsea 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 1.
And it's an absolutely shambolic start from Chelsea. They'd had most of the ball, but it comes down the left with Matoma. It's cut back across. It's cut out by Caicedo, and then a lazy clearance by Levi Colwill into his own teammate. It loops up into the air. Robert Sanchez, ex-Brighton keeper, comes out, never going to get anywhere near it. Jorginho Ruta heads it into an empty net, towers above another ex-Brighton player, Mark Cucurella, claiming he was fouled. Absolutely nothing in that. And Brighton, inside 7 minutes, have a 1-goal lead away at Stamford Bridge. They're still on VAR, but I can't see this one counting. It's Cole Palmer. Yeah, it's just been disallowed by VAR.
Thank you very much, Billy. It's Arsenal 1, Leicester City 0.
Yes, 1 goal up. And let me tell you, the goal came from Gabriel Martinelli, who had missed a sitter previously. Played through by Bukayo Saka, he ballooned it over the crossbar, but no matter. Jurrien Timmer got down the right-hand side, played the ball into the middle. The Leicester defence statuesque, and Gabriel Martinelli just stroked the ball home.
Why not find out some more about Football Live? Visit our website www.footballliveshow.uk.
Don't forget there are 3 L's in Football Live.
Meet the people behind Football Live and find out more about the show. You can follow Football Live on X at FootBLiveShow. That's FootBLiveShow. You are listening live to Football Live.
It's Chelsea 2, Brighton Hove Albion 1. Let's go to Billy Andrews. Billy, what's going on now? Because Chelsea scored 3 goals in a matter of minutes against Brighton. 1 already been chopped off, 1 is being given, and now there's reviewing the 3rd one.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you about the one that was given. And it was a horror show from Adam Webster on his return to the side. Pass back to him from a throw. It's a weak pass back towards Mark Verbruggen, and Nicholas Jackson pounces on it straight away. He has the composure and sound of mind to pass it across to Cole Palmer. First time, buries it. 1-1.
Around the grounds, chasing down the goals.
The biggest and best football show on the radio. Welcome to Football Live.
The goals are absolutely flying in.
And you could not have scripted this.
You are listening to Football Live.
Now, this second disallowed goal, it has just been disallowed by VAR. It's a ball into Noni Madueke. Tries to sort of pull back and get himself back onside. It's like he hasn't managed to do that. He runs through, completely clear, crosses it to Jadon Sancho. Would have had his first Chelsea goal. He looked a little bit offside as well. He looked ahead of Noni Madueke. But the goal's not been given. That doesn't matter anymore. At Stamford Bridge, I think I'm going to need a breather. It's 1-1. Yeah, Cole Palmer has absolutely buried this one. 10 from 10 from Chelsea in the Premier League for Cole Palmer. He's causing absolute havoc. Brighton and Hove Albion's lead has completely disappeared. Chelsea 2-1 up at Stamford Bridge. Brighton and Hove Albion are falling to pieces at Stamford Bridge, John. They completely lose the ball in midfield, and they're playing a high line that everyone, apart from the goalkeeper, is in the Chelsea half. They lose the ball. It's a comedy of errors. And Estupiñán gets out-muscled by Noni Madueke, drags him down. Looked a bit last man to me, because Madueke's got the pace to get away from anyone. Enzo Fernandez was trying to tell that to the referee, but it's only a yellow card for Estupiñán. Enzo Fernandez still in the referee's ear. If he's not careful, he's going to get booked. But 2-1 here, Chelsea pushing for a 3rd.
Visit the official Football Live website and find out more about the show and the people behind Football Live. Visit www.footballliveshow.uk and follow us on X at FootBLiveShow.
5 goals for Chelsea, 3 goals for Cole Palmer. He is spectacular, John. It's from that free kick given away by Pervis Estepinian. Gusto stood over it, but he's got absolutely no hope of having this from Cole Palmer. He scored from open play, scored a penalty, and now he's scored an absolute blinder of a free kick, left-footed into the top right-hand corner. Mark Verbruggen had absolutely no hope. Chelsea 3, Brighton 1. I think you'll bring me back more often, John. Robert Sanchez, what are you doing? Just clear it long. Don't try to play out from the back. Brighton are pressing high. They have done all half. And instead of going over the top like they have done all half, Chelsea, Robert Sanchez tries to play a cute one into Moises Caicedo, but Baleba is there to pick his pocket. He makes up for the penalty that he gave away. Slots past a scrambling Robert Sanchez. And in the blink of an eye, Brighton are back in this and coming again. This could be anything, this game, John. At the moment, it's 3-2. They've just had a shot saved again by Sanchez. 3-2 to Chelsea. Who else? Do I need to say anything else? It's Cole Palmer yet again, and it's another mistake from a goalkeeper. This time Verbruggen just passes the ball out to Enzo Fernandez. He passes it to Jadon Sancho. It's a lovely timed finish. A timed pass, I should say, by Sancho. Cole Palmer, first time near post with his left foot past Verbruggen. Chelsea 4, Brighton and Hove Albion 2. Did he get a double hat-trick, John?
You can interact on today's show on X at FootB Live Show. That's FootBliveshow. That's FootB Live Show on X. We'd love to hear from you.
Well, Gabriel Martinelli turns from goal scorer to provider. He gets down the left-hand side and swings the ball into the middle. Ghosting in is Leandro Trossard, and they are checking it for offside right now. But the finish was excellent, and the defending was very, very poor. Leandro Trossard just ghosting in from the edge of the 18-yard box, not picked up at all by the Leicester defence, and it was tucked into the back of the net. It is Arsenal 2, Leicester 0, with seconds before half-time.
My, that is exactly what they needed. It is a wonder strike from McNeil. Ashley Young passes it very gently into him and outside of the box. Absolute screamer, top corner, an absolute wonder goal. Dean Henderson, no chance at all. Exactly what they needed from a promising half, but Palace will be disappointed, especially since that is Everton's first shot on target. Now it is Everton 1, Crystal Palace 1.
Oh yes, so right back in it now. The start of the second half, well, the free kick was given down the right-hand side for a foul by William Saliba, and he picked up a yellow card for that, incidentally. The cross was whipped in by Facundo Bononete. James Justin got the header, and it seemed to take a deflection off Kai Havertz's shoulder, which diverted it past the goalkeeper David Raya. So it's 2-1 now, and it's game on.
Live and exclusive to Brila FM. You are tuned in to Football Live.
51 minutes gone as Nottingham Forest 0, Fulham 1.
That's right, John. It's Forest 0, Fulham 1. Raul Jimenez has his 50th Premier League goal, only the second Mexican to do that after Javi Hernandez. It was Andres Pereira who won the penalty for Fulham, fouled by Murillo in the box, who received the yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and that pressure quickly pays off. West Ham don't let Brentford get out of trouble. And it's Mbeumo who's tackled by Wan-Bissaka on the flank deep in his own half. And some more quick link-up play between Bowen, Souček and Antonio sees the latter into a shooting position. His scuffed effort, off balance, turns into the perfect assist for Souček, who bundles home at the near post. Game on, 56 minutes played. Brentford 1, West Ham 1.
Yes, John. Well, McNeil, take a bow. It's such a different Everton side that we're seeing now. Pressures and goal involvements just seems to be a mantra for the whole team at the moment, as Crystal Palace are being given none of the ball and no space at all. It was Pickford from the halfway line with a free kick, and it was Dominic Calvert-Lewin who was able to perfectly curl it just round the Palace back line and right into McNeil's head, where he was just able to get it down before it went out of play and dinked it over to the side with Henderson again looking hopeless.
Well, the Wout Faes got down the left-hand side and he swung the cross into the penalty area towards the back post. And there, striking the volley, was James Justin for his second goal. It was a super strike, it has to be said. David Raya stood no chance at all. It was in off the post. And this is what happens when you don't take your chances. It's 2-2, and this game could go either way now.
It's Arsenal 3, Leicester City 2.
What a time for it to come, and how unlucky for Wilfred Ndidi. Well, the corner was on the far side, swung in by Bukayo Saka, right to the back post to Leandro Trossard, who got the shot away. It deflected off the inside of Wilfred Ndidi's back heel and crossed the goal line.
So we've got so much coming up on Football Live. We're covering everything in England, in Germany, in Italy, in Spain, in Saudi Arabia, in Nigeria. You name it, we've got it covered here on Football Live.
Our fantastic team of reporters will be bringing you all the goals as they go in the biggest games across the footballing world.
We love a bit of drama here on Football Live, and we've plenty of it this afternoon.
The goal by Kai Havertz will stand. It seemed to come off the Leicester defender, Justin James, which fell into the feet of Kai Havertz, who put the ball into the net. But it's full time here at the Emirates. It's Arsenal 4, Leicester 2.
Please join us again next Saturday with Barry Swain. Yes, he's back for another edition of Football Live. I'm John Kane. This was Football Live, and until next time, goodbye for now.
Thank you very much for joining us today on Football Live. We very much appreciate your company. We hope you can join us again next Saturday afternoon when we return right here on Football Live.
From the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
You are listening to Football Live.
Join on the corner where the big boys play.